Welcome back to the Nest to our Cardinals. My name is Brenda Lino.
And my name is Bethlehem Matre. We hope you are having an amazing week.
For this week's Nest, we have Academy sponsors, A3G requirements, bathroom art, and some of the scary movies coming out this October.
Let's have a look at what Yahir has to tell us about the Academy sponsor here at Hoover.
Here at Hoover, we are going to interview 3 academies to find out what their sponsors do to help us have an upper hand on society. The academies are AOIT, Health Academy, and SABE.
Do you have any sponsors?
AOIT has Booz Allen Hamilton that we started with about 16 years ago. That is a military contractor in San Diego. So that has been our main sponsor for Academy of Information Technology.
How long have you had your top sponsors?
Well, Jane Leonard came to the campus about 16 years ago.
How does your top sponsors impact the students?
Well, our top sponsors this year, we're going to Booz Allen Hamilton to talk about cybersecurity and what they do as a military contractor to protect themselves from hacking. In addition, they've supported us with scholarships and helping students go to college, as well as attending with us on college tours so that they can talk to them about how they made it through college and what they would be looking for in colleges.
We don't have a sponsor in the Health Academy that's a traditional sponsor, meaning that they give us money. We do have an industry partner. So Rady Children's Hospital, which operates Faces for the Future, they get grant money to run the Faces for the Future program. And that program is a program that they actually have full-time staff, people from Rady Children's that are here at Hoover every day that provide the after-school workshops and the junior and senior internship opportunities for the Health Academy students. The partnership with Rady Children's has been since 2011, so 7 years. They work with the students one-on-one and provide some support in terms of career readiness skills. They also organize guest speakers and after-school workshops, and then probably most importantly, they actually go out into the community and they find rotations or internships for our students who are interested in healthcare jobs. And so the students in their junior year do internships with health agencies that are in the community, like public health or some of the community clinics, and then in their senior year they get them internships inside Rady Children's Hospital. So students will go to various departments. They go a couple of afternoons a week for a few weeks, and they work with providers in the hospital.
EWMC, the Electrical Workers Minority Caucus, is a huge contributor to SABE. They provide the authenticity of the projects that we need. They provide the real-world experience for students. That connection is extremely important to us because it allows students to make sense of what they're doing in their classroom and how it applies to the real world. So field trips, guest speakers, participating in conferences, presenting at conferences, installing solar panels, interacting with the community and our partners really provides that authenticity and that real world experience that gets the students to wake up and say, oh, okay, school matters. What I'm doing in my classroom relates to what's going on in the real world.
The Academy sponsors help out Hoover students by providing hands-on experiences to prepare us for the near future.
Do you know the A-G requirements? We have the head counselor, Andrea Munoz, talk to us about the topic.
So the A through G requirements are the minimum admission requirements for the University of California and CSUs, Cal State Universities, and at San Diego Unified we use those as high school graduation requirements. So A, I have to look at my little cheat sheet, A is under history, so a minimum of 2 years. B, English, 4 years required. C is math, 3 years required. We strongly recommend 4 years. This is under UC. D, a lab science, like a biology. E is a language other than English. F is the visual and performing arts. And G is any additional college prep elective, so an additional year of science, an additional year of math.
Why are they important?
Well, why they're important is, well, first, right now, our minimum high school requirements are very similar through the A through G, as well for our students to have some options after high school. So if they meet that minimum 3.0 in the A through G courses, then they have the opportunity to apply to SDSU, UC San Diego, whatever university they would want to apply to after high school.
What can students do to receive other credits?
Well, to earn a credit, you have to pass your class with a D or higher. But to go to the university, a four-year university, you have to have a C grade. So we strongly encourage you to speak to your teacher, attend after-school tutoring, and then monitor what's on your high school transcript. In order to earn your high school diploma, you have to have 44 credits.
Are you someone that spends most of your time on their phone? Jessica reports on how can this affect your life.
Our electronic devices have made a big impact in our lives.
How much screen time is healthy?
The American Academy of Pediatrics used to have kind of a hard recommendation that you keep screen time to 2 hours or less per day. Now it's a little bit more flexible. What they recommend is that you try to achieve balance.
According to sleep.org, the average person spends over 10 hours a day looking at some type of electronic screen. The blue light from screens restrain the production of the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle. About 72% of children ages 6 through 17 sleep with at least one electronic device in their bedroom. Not sleeping enough is linked to a risk of serious health problems like heart disease, diabetes, and even depression.
Do you believe screen time can affect your eye vision?
Screen time is something that we do with our near vision, like reading or working on a computer or handling our phone. It is something that's going to strain your near vision. There's a trick to use called the 20-20-20 rule that'll help preserve your vision. And what that trick is every 20 minutes, taking 20 seconds to focus your eyes on something that's about 20 feet away. And that gives a break to the near vision to try to preserve your vision.
How often are you on your phone?
I'm pretty much on my phone every day, usually like 5 hours, maybe more if I'm bored.
Do you believe your phone distracts you from your sleep or your schoolwork?
Yeah, like sometimes when I'm in class, I use it when I'm not supposed to, or like when I'm about to go to bed, it distracts me from going to sleep, and I sometimes wake up late.
We have a challenge for you to try and be on your phone less and get 8 hours of sleep or more and pay attention in school.
Do you want to have strong and beautiful teeth? Miguel brings you more information on how to take care of your teeth.
Hey Cardinals, did you know we could get dental care at Hoover? We asked the school dentist for more information. Why dental health is important for people?
It's important to take care of your teeth so that you can keep your teeth for the rest of your life. You want to make sure you have a good oral health so that you can chew, so that you can have pretty much a good smile. Yeah.
What dental services do you offer to students?
Here we start off with a dental checkup, exam, and x-rays, and then we do cleanings or deep cleanings, and then also fillings and crowns if it's needed.
Around how many students get dental services?
It just depends. The max I had is like 8. It's because we only have 2 chairs, and I have to wait for the doctor to be done, at least with one, so I can call the next patient.
Are these services free?
If you have Medi-Cal, like I said, and we have a program if you qualify for low income.
What are the requirements to get dental care?
We have a program for low income if you do not have insurance. We give them the application so that their parents can fill it out, and I can tell them how much the price will be for them to come if they don't have insurance.
If you want to schedule an appointment, make sure to visit the health center from Monday through Friday within 8 a.m. and 12 p.m.
The opportunity to donate blood has come to Hoover. Let's see the importance of blood donation and see how these donors feel about it.
It's important to donate for people who need it, people who are sick, cancer patients, people who their body themselves cannot produce blood. So people donate it to help them. I've been working with the blood bank for 12 years. Like I said, cancer, leukemia, iron deficient patients, people who have been in burnt victims. Yeah.
Well, I lost a lot of blood at some point in life, so I was like, you know what? Let me repay other people by donating my own blood. Today was my first time, and honestly, I wouldn't do it again because I was about to pass out.
I wanted to donate blood because I know that there's a lot of people out there that need blood, and I thought that it would be a good opportunity for me to help somebody in need. This is actually my first time donating blood. I'm really nervous, but hopefully everything goes good, so yeah.
Initially, I donated blood in order for me to keep my iron at a certain level, because in order to donate, you have to have a certain iron level, and I grew up as a vegetarian. So it's kind of a way for me to check my iron level, because I do it every 8 weeks. The first time I donated blood was actually in high school as well. They had a senior blood drive, and I was 17, and it was a really good experience.
Do you know that we have a job club?
No.
Well, Jessica have more information.
Are you a junior or a senior who's looking for a job? A new club was opened at Hoover called Job Club. Job Club will help students build resume, develop job search skills, complete online job applications, and prepare them for interviews. They will adapt skills and improve their interpersonal skills.
This program will help them in finding jobs, putting their resumes together and putting online job applications, and at the same time learn how to do their job interviews and how to put together all the documents needed for a job. And they will not only learn these issues, but also practically we will work with them. The program started actually today, and it's the first session of the job club here. And I'm very happy to announce that we started at Hoover, but at the same time they have to know that they will go to the job market. This is very important for them, and at the same time practical things that we teach them, and we also invite experts to answer the specific questions about the program.
Job Club will help me create a resume, apply for jobs, and eventually get a job too. This club gives me experience, which will help me apply for colleges.
Job Club is available every Wednesday after school in the Bungalows Room 1. Come assist with the job hunt and get job search support and advice.
CLNS News Entertainment Student Television.
The Hoover bathrooms have been tagged for way too long, but Hoover student Mania Lamia thought it would be a great idea to go to Mr. Babino for permission to fix up the unisex bathrooms. What inspired you to do this project?
Honestly, I was just looking at the school one day and noticed how it was all blank, it's kind of looking ugly, so I thought about the idea, talked to Mr. Babino, and he loved it, so he told me to take care of the bathrooms, since they needed work.
How many days did it take you to finish the graffiti in the bathrooms?
It's been about like a month and a half already. I started in August, but it's still in progress. I kind of ran out of paint, so I still got it going.
How did you feel when Mr. Babino asked you to do this project?
Nothing but excitement. I felt kind of nervous since there was going to be like new students coming in and everybody's going to be looking at the art in there, so I had to make it look good,
What was your first thought when he told you he wanted to do this project?
I love the idea. I love the thought. I remember walking onto campus and looking around and seeing a lot of cement and not a lot of color. And we have such incredible artists and talent on this campus. I said, let's look into it. Let's make it happen. To be honest with you, my thought out with Manny's art style, it's urban art, and there's so many different types of art, but in those specific bathrooms, they needed to look better. And I think it's a microcosm of our campus in general, and I think this is just the beginning.
Did you help with the graffiti in the bathrooms?
I am not nearly talented enough to help with that art in the bathroom. That's why I have to lean on you guys. You guys can bring so much to this school, so I want to pull that out of you, and I want to do this thing together.
Thank you for your time.
Hoorah!
If you have any questions about the bathroom art, please contact Manuela Lamia for more information.
Did you know we have another tutoring room where you can go get your homework done and get the help you need? It is located in the 200 building, room 207. Do you guys find this tutoring helpful?
Of course.
Has this tutoring helped you improve your grade?
This has helped me improve my grade because they explain well and give one-on-one help.
How did you find out about this tutoring?
Ms. Flesh in the IRC told us about tutoring and how we help improve our grade.
Different tutors from diverse backgrounds and different language barriers come and provide the help that's needed for Hoover students.
Hoover students should join this program if they want help with homework. We have everything from chemistry to English to physics, so if anyone needs help with those things, we bring in people from outside the school to help you out, and you usually get one-on-one help, so you can get a lot done while you're here.
IRC tutoring is available on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 2:30 to 5 p.m. in Mrs. Flesh Room. Welcome to the Red Couch. I'm Jessica here with Madeline from the IRC. Madeline, what does IRC stand for?
IRC stands for International Rescue Committee. We're an organization based in over 40 countries around the U.S. and over 20 U.S. states. We were actually founded in 1933 at the request of Albert Einstein. He saw people that were in crisis and decided there should be an organization in place that helped bring those people to safety. Although the crises are a little bit different now, the point of the organization is still the same. So in the U.S., we work primarily as a refugee resettlement organization, working with employment services, immigration services, and also youth programming right here in San Diego. We have one office on University Avenue and one in El Cajon, and I am a refugee youth program coordinator, and what that means is I'm actually based here in Hoover almost every day after school, and we do different programming so that you can get connected and involved.
How can Hoover students get involved with the IRC?
We have a couple of different programs. So on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, we have a homework help. So every day there, come on over and you can work one-on-one with different tutors and people from outside of the community. 2:30 to 5, and it's in room 207. On Tuesdays after school, in room A1, there's Job Club, so you can come in and get help, individualized help for different career paths, making resumes, sometimes job applications. You also get to go on some fun field trips. On Wednesdays in room 207, we have Refugee Girls Academy, so that's an opportunity to connect with other refugee girls throughout the school and build a community together. And then on Fridays in room 1207, we have Refugee Peacemakers, and that's a really cool program as well, open for any gender and available to develop your public speaking skills so you can learn how to tell your story to your peers and those around you in the community.
Well, thank you, Madeline, for being here with us, and that was it for today's Red Couch.
Good morning, fellow Cardinals. Do you know what the word of the week is? Don't? The word of the week is illustrate. My name is Julio, and I will be illustrating my experience at the Haunted Trails. It all began on a Friday night. We all gathered at Hoover High School at 9 p.m. to attend the annual Haunted Trails held at Balboa Park, and we were extremely spooked. We arrived at the scene at approximately 9:30 p.m., and it was past our bedtime, but we didn't care because we were big boys. We waited for about 3 hours in line to enter, and when it was finally our turn, we were spooked out of our toes. We went through the labyrinth filled with spooky monsters, but then we were discombobulated when we heard. The end.
What's up, Cardinals? This week's QQ is what's your favorite scary movie and why? What's your favorite scary movie and why?
I don't have a scary movie because I'm too scared to watch them.
I'm too scared to watch them as well.
My favorite scary movie is Halloween. I like the thriller and I like the excitement of it.
Insidious, the first one, because it has a scary face.
The Ring. I don't know why I thought it was so scary, but I know that I had to remove all the mirrors in my house because I couldn't look into them because I was afraid that she was going to come out of them.
What's your favorite scary movie and why?
My favorite scary movie is the Scary Movie franchise because I'm scared of scary movies and they're pretty funny. So, yeah.
My favorite scary movie is Big Town in China.
I like Annabelle because it has really good timing for when to scare you. Like, I jumped a lot.
What's your favorite scary movie and why?
Halloween, because it doesn't kill any black person. My favorite scary movie is Annabelle, because I like dolls. Psych. Mine is Carrie because I like when they're like, they're all gonna laugh at you.
My favorite scary movie is The Strangers because like it's just like a family that kill other people for pleasure. So yeah.
The Sandlot
by Johnny Sins.
What's your favorite scary movie and why?
My favorite scary movie is Spirited Away because it's very interesting.
I like Zombie Train because it has comedy, horror, and it has like romance part.
I don't have a favorite scary movie, but I have a favorite October movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Welcome to Hoover's Movie Shack, and we're going to talk about ongoing and upcoming movies on this month and November. First top of our list is Venom, a movie based on the investigative journalist Eddie Brock who attempts a comeback following a scandal, but accidentally becomes the host of an alien symbiote that gives him a violent super alter ego, Venom. Soon he must rely on his newfound powers to protect the world from a shadowy organization looking for a symbiote of their own, now playing in theaters near you.
Your arms, and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your head. You will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind. What the hell are you? We are Venom.
On Halloween 1963 in Haddonfield, Illinois, 6-year-old Michael Myers murdered his own sister in cold blood.
Second on our list is Halloween. 40 years ago, Laurie Strode survived a vicious attack from a crazed killer, Michael Myers, on Halloween night. Locked up in an institution, Myers managed to escape when his bus transfer goes horribly wrong. Laurie now faces a terrifying showdown when the masked madman returns to Haddonfield, Illinois. But this time, she's ready for him. Now in theaters near you.
Close the door.
Last movie on the list is Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, which is about the Wizard Society's effort to thwart Grindelwald's plans of raising pure-blood wizards to rule over all non-magical beings. Albus Dumbledore enlists his former student Newt Scamander, who agrees to help, unaware of the dangers that lie ahead. Lines are drawn as love and loyalty are tested, even among the truest friends and family, in an increasingly divided world. Coming to theaters on November 16th.
You never met a monster you couldn't love.
Credence!
Mr. Scamander!
Do you think Dumbledore will mourn for you?
Tomorrow, there will be a Cardinal's Interact Fair in the back quad after school. Tomorrow, it will be National Lights On After School Day. In celebration of the day, we will have our 4th annual Hoover Club Mixer after school at the back north quad. On the 26th, there will be coffee with Mr. Babino in the mini theater from the times of 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. There will be a U.S. Barbara College admission presentation in room 1103, located near the lunch area next to the finance office.
This concludes this week's episode of The Nest.
Thank you for watching, and remember, Cardinals,
Wednesdays are awesome.